Part of the reason for UKIP's rise in this country is not just the EU, it is because they have appealed to a certain group of traditional Labour voters who feel that the system has just gone against them and they don't see Labour as the answer.
Well, I think you'll find that a lot of UKIP voters either didn't vote or were actually the type of people who in the past would have voted for the BNP.
Come on, that's not...
No, some of them.
Yeah, some.
When you look at the UKIP vote in areas where you used to have a BNP vote, you can see that UKIP has swallowed up that BNP vote. The BNP no longer figures. But my main point about UKIP is that it's true that people have all sorts of discontents, but the fundamental thing is that people have seen in those areas, in those left behind areas, their living standards go down. People have lost hope, both for themselves and for their children in many cases. And it is absolutely the classic situation where when people are under economic pressure, they look for a scapegoat, and if you're not careful, they turn to the right.
Do you really equate UKIP with the BNP, sort of as a sort of BNP light party?
I'm not saying that, but I am saying you literally have to look at the figures and you'll see the BNP vote disappears, and some of where that vote has gone, it's gone to UKIP, no question.
So, in that case, you then have to believe that Nigel Farage has been fanning the flames of far-right extremism.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that
you are, though. That's the thing.
No,
you are without actually coming out with it.
No, I'm not saying that the majority of UKIP's vote is former BNP voters, but I am saying that some of the people who vote UKIP in the past would have voted for parties like the BNP and so on. And there's no doubt that.
But if I said to you that BNP voters were ex-Labour voters, you would come at me for that, wouldn't you?
I think it's it's not impossible to understand what the appeal of UKIP might be to someone who in the past have voted for the BNP. I'm not saying that Nigel Farage is BNP light, but I am saying it's not hard to see the appeal. The truth is that the Brexit vote was about immigration, and people have lots of rational concerns about immigration, but also there's an edge of xenophobia to the anti-immigration narrative.